think you should.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Gossip and Glam. This is today's look, and I noticed that y'all really are enjoying the video on the last Gossip and Glam, which was the first one. But y'all really are enjoying the video, and I hope you enjoyed this video as well. If you want to know how I got this makeup look and what I'm smelling like, continue to watch. I'm fresh out the shower, just did my skincare and my teeth, brush my teeth. So you guys are really enjoying the Gossip and Glam videos. Thank you, I appreciate that so much. But today, honey, I feel like I'm spilling the tea on myself with today's topic. Today for the primer, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty primer. I'm always reaching for that milk, but this is a good primer too. So one of the J Riders suggest or gave me, because I asked you guys what topics y'all would like to talk about. And I feel like somebody just wanted me to expose myself and talk about my, talk about myself. Somebody asked, how is it dating a younger guy versus an older guy? So, honey, I can only tell you by my experience, because I did both. Before I got married to an older guy, my previous relationship was with a younger guy. And a lot of y'all already know that, but a lot of people are new to the channel, don't know that. So, my previous relationship was with a younger guy. So, I guess y'all could call these age gap relationships. And let's say the difference. We're going to talk about the difference. But anywho, I'm going to use my little Born This Way again. I was going to use my little something else, but I'm going to stick with this right now. So anywho, y'all, I had dated somebody younger. Now, this had to be the most challenging relationship I could have been in. For the simple fact, this person was way too young for me. Age-wise, I was 40 years old when I met him, and he was 22. We're talking about 18 years difference, okay? 18 years. Now, y'all sit back and think for a second. Would y'all date somebody 18 years younger than y'all? Could you imagine the stress or problems that can cause with your children, with family, friends looking at you sideways, everybody just like, what the hell are you thinking of? So I was like that too, but anywho, let me just go ahead with the video. I met this guy. I was 40 years old. He was 18. I didn't think of, you know, anything of it. Just meeting somebody, and I don't know, we clicked. We met from Instagram. So we already was like friends and liking each other pictures and stuff like that. So I really don't really much about him. He had kids, or I think at the time I seen like a daughter, and he had posted that he had a son. And I was like, what? He just had a son? You know how you just be looking at people's stuff. So anyways, eventually, and he used to like my pictures and stuff like that, and talk about how beautiful I was. And eventually we agreed to meet. And then, in the beginning, I didn't think nothing of it, because I was just thinking like, you know, just having a friend. I'm not looking for nothing serious. You know, we're gonna, just, you know, hang out, be cool. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, oh, this child, this dude is too young. I had 2 kids in high school, and then my other kids were already, you know, grown. But they was young, you know. So it took a minute for my kids to even adjust. But my oldest son, he wasn't having it, because he felt like, Mom, you can do better. What are you doing to, you know, date this young guy? It took a minute for the other kids to warm up to him. But eventually after they, you know, got to know him or whatever, they felt like he was cool. So being with him, we had a lot of things in common. So it kind of like worked. We like the same things when it comes to fashion. We listen to the same kind of music. So to me, it didn't feel strange. But, you know, dating somebody younger like that, they really don't have their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody older may have. I feel like being with somebody younger, I feel like I had to like teach him a lot, which I did. I feel like I was teaching him a lot. Even know how to treat a woman. Some things he just knew, like he already knew. I don't know how he knew, but I don't know. Some things he already knew. He was already like, he give gifts. He'll bring flowers. You know, he was doing things like that. He'll sometimes bring me flowers just to say he's thinking about me. Just doing like, and I used to just doing things like, sometimes he would bring flowers just to say he was thinking about me. And I used to think like, wow, that was a nice gesture. But he probably was just trying to win me over. And it worked, okay? So he was very, oh, I forgot to put something on my little chin. I like to put highlight on chin. Oh, that's just too much. That is just too much, okay? And then I take a little bit of the highlight for my brows. But anywho, he won me over. We fell for each other. At first, I didn't want no relationship because he was too young. But we end up making it work. Now, I know he told his family and stuff about me, but I swear it took like a year or something to meet them. I'm thinking maybe, you know, they wasn't in agreement. Because if you think about it, if my son came to me telling us that he dating some woman 40 years old, I'm going to look at him like he crazy. And I'm sure that's what his mama was like. Like, honey, you couldn't find nobody around your age? Like, what is you doing with this older woman? You know, and this was her baby. So, you know, I know for a fact she was looking at him like he was crazy. And I thought about it too, you know. But I don't know. It was just something, even though I was trying to like tell him like this don't make no sense and you're too young. And I used to always tell him, you know, tell him that I really wanted to just like have him like a little, you know, like a boy toy, like, you know, somebody I can call to, you know, hang out, get a quick fix. That's what I thought I was gonna have, girl. That was a whole blown relationship, okay? Like, we lived together and everything. Like I was saying, you know, when it comes to dating somebody younger, they don't really always have their shit together, you know. Younger men can kind of be like sometimes immature about certain situations because they don't know. And a lot of things that he would do, I used to always tell him, like, you don't do that, and that's disrespectful. And he was like, well, I don't know, you know, this is my first time, you know, being in a serious relationship with the older woman. So I technically, you know, he technically didn't really know, you know. And plus, you have to tell somebody how you want to be treated. And I think that's with any age. You have to let people know how you want to be treated, and I don't like that, and you're not going to treat me like that. And, you know, you have to let, oh, here comes my bottle. You have to let people know. So anyways, that relationship was, I don't know, I feel like I was kind of like teaching somebody, schooling somebody. He said he learned a lot from me, like credit, buying a house. You know, he was with me when I bought my house. He told me, this is crazy, because he told me, he said he looked up to me as a role model. And I was like, wow, I was really impressed when he told me, when he would tell me that. And I was like, wow. You know, some people don't admit that they look at you like a role model, or they look up to you because of the things you're doing. And he used to just listen to me. And I think that's what made me fall for him. Because he would just like listen to me my previous relationship before him, I didn't have that. You know, I had somebody that didn't give a fuck. So, honey, this was like, I almost felt like this was like a dream come true to have somebody that cared and listened and, you know, stuff like that. That's the type of person he was. And then you got to think too, dating somebody younger, they have a lot of stamina, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, they have a lot of stamina. Like, a girl be tired trying to keep up with somebody young. You know what I'm saying? He was learning about credit, trying to get himself. He was young, 22 years old. Come on, not many 22 years old, you know, got a good job, got perfect credit. You know, that don't come with that kind of age. You know, it's people still working on themselves, fresh out of high school or fresh in college. Yeah, I think that's what he was. I think he was in college or something when I met him, or going to some type of technical school or something, I think it was. Girl, it's so long ago. I can't remember every, you know, detail, but I think it was, he was in like school or something. And then, so dating somebody younger, you have to think like, when you dating somebody younger, are you willing to teach them? Are you willing to help them with trying to get a job? What about education? You know, a lot of young men don't know how to treat a woman. You have to like school them almost. And oh Lord Jesus, no, I wasn't really ready for that at 40 years old. And my kids always felt like, you know, I could be with a doctor or a lawyer or anybody like more financially stable for a 40-year-old. But you got to remember this too. I wasn't the type of person that had my shit together either. I was basically in the process of getting my stuff together. So when I met him, I already had like a good job, but I was working on my credit. And remember, I told you I was with him when I bought my house. I was working on my credit. He saw all that. He saw me work on my credit. He saw me work hard. I helped him to get a job where I was working at. And he did that for a minute. Then he went on to other things. And then eventually he ended up starting his own little company business. So, and he didn't really want to work for nobody. Nobody really wants to work for nobody. But at least he had goals. And he knew what he wanted, and he was good at consignment. He used to do consignment, like buy stuff, sell stuff. He was really good at that. So that's what he made a business off of. After that relationship, I knew I wasn't gonna date nobody younger. And you know what, dating somebody younger also, like when you get mad at that person, they can say very hurtful things. And he used to always do that to me. Like, used to say things to hurt my feelings and stuff. And one thing he used to say all the time that used to hurt my feelings and I hated it was when he used to call me old. Like, dude, you wanted to be with this old lady. But you gonna keep on calling me old when you get mad at me. Like, come on now. I'm not old. I'm older. But definitely not old. That used to piss me off, and he knew it too. He used to say it to me all the time when he get mad. Your old ass. You know, men's and women. Man, I know how to push buttons too. Men know how to push buttons, girl. And that's one button he would push. I was mad at. I would say younger guys is not really all that mature, but hell, older guys ain't either. I hate when people say maturity. Like, what defines maturity? Because age don't define maturity. Just because you're older don't mean you're mature. Older men can cheat. Older men lie. I mean, and younger men too. I'm using my Makeup Forever powder foundation. I really like this powder. But I like my Charlotte too. But you could tell my Charlotte's Tilbury is a little bit on the light side, so I kind of like that for like highlight if I was to use it for highlight. And another thing that I didn't like about dating somebody younger, he had younger kids. My younger kids was in high school. He had younger kids. So dating somebody younger and then they got baby mamas, come with baby mama drama. And 40 years old, 40 something, baby mama drama's like, I'm 40 some years old, would look like me getting into arguments and stuff with these young girls. Like, dude, something ain't right, you know? You have to get that stuff in check. So it came with baby mama dramas. See, dated somebody younger. Woo. I'm telling you. He had a lot more energy than me. You know, he liked to get up and do stuff, and you know, he still had his guys he wanted to hang out with. He's young. And I never cared about none of that because I was a working woman. I worked a lot. I had a job where I worked at 12 hours a day. And I had to sleep. I had to wake up to get to the job and be there for 12 hours. Come on. Sometimes I come home, I was so sleepy. Then I had to deal with I had children. I had to make sure my kids were straight. You had to make time for them. I really feel like I just really didn't have the time for a relationship or for my kids or nothing. Just like so much was going on in my life, you know. Fast forward to some years later. Now I'm out that relationship. I met somebody. Where's my other brush? Y'all remember Sigma brushes? So I used to buy Sigma brushes. And that was one of the brushes back in the day. The beauty girls used to always brat and rave about Sigma. So this is a Sigma brush that you used to get free when you order. Man, I'm taking y'all back, boy. I'm taking y'all back. This is a Sigma brush that you used to get free when you make an order. I liked those Sigma brushes, but honey, they shed like a mug. Now, will I ever purchase Sigma again? No. They're probably, I would say it was a good start off to like makeup kits and stuff like that. But until you know better, you'll do better. Sephora brush. Soft, little dense, but it's very soft. This right here is my old Sigma brush. So, very soft. Not as dense and full like this. You could kind of tell the difference. And I'm sure the hairs are different too. But this baby shed. If I'm using it, it's all kind of black hair is gonna be on my face. Like, but this baby right here don't shed. I like her. I really like her. What kind of makeup brushes do y'all use? And I do want some Morphe brushes. So I'm working on that too. But anywho, back to what I was saying. So fast forward some years later, I was introduced to my, you know, current relationship, which I'm married now, and is to an older man. Now, he is, let me see, I met my husband. How old was I when I met my husband? I had just turned, I think, 40. Let me see. I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. I think I had just met him. Was it when I just turned 48? Or was it 47? Wait, 48 was in 21. 47 was in, I don't know. I don't know why I keep thinking I was 48. Maybe I was 47 when I met him. But anyways, yeah, I think I was 47 because he was 59 when I met him. We was 12 years apart. He's an older man, work a job, he's well established. He wasn't, I mean, he's not like a spring chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like the other guy was. I feel like he was a spring chicken, you know? Very young. He had an athletic build. He was, you know, I don't know how to describe it. You know, it was different. And then here I am dating an older guy. Not saying that he wasn't a spring. He just wasn't a spring chicken. I'm not a spring chicken. You know what I'm saying? We not like, I don't know how to, we don't have that energy. You know what I'm saying? But my husband, he, when I met him, and I just talked to him on the phone, got to know him. Then we end up meeting up in Vegas. He wanted to meet me in person. I liked this guy. I liked his conversation. I like what he was talking about. I like his you know, that he had his shit together. He had his own home. He was in his own home that he had purchased. He had his own company, his business he was running. So that was something different for me. Somebody that got himself together. Good credit. You know, he likes to brag about his credit. So yeah, good credit. He basically was like everything anybody could ask for. He was a gentleman. Okay, he was a gentleman. You know, not saying that he runs and open up every doors and stuff for me, but he have, you know, he have opened up doors for me. He always makes sure, like when we're going into a place, he grabbed the door. Y'all see that on vlogs. Yeah, I mean, I don't have to make this stuff up. Y'all just see it. He's a little bit more, I would say he's a little bit more, he don't want to argue, okay? So he don't like to argue, and where somebody's younger, you can sit and argue for 30 minutes back and forth, and they're picking at you, you picking at them, and that can go on. Where with him, he's like, okay, honey, sorry, baby, sweetie. He's more sincere and caring and loving, you know, when it comes to, like, you know, stuff like that. So I liked that, you know. He ain't like that all the time. Most of the time. Most of the times he like that. But we in the serious arguments, okay, we might be something different. But that barely happens, you know. That barely happens. When we get into like heated arguments, that's when all that stuff talking about some you got to go and all, that's when that type of stuff happens. So like I said, it don't happen often, but it have happened. But being with him, I don't know, I feel more like I'm with someone more of a provider, a carer. I feel like he got my back versus somebody younger trying to get established. You know, how can they have your back when they're trying to get their shit together? And I used to always feel like that, like, dang, I can't. Like with the younger guy, I could never like turn to him and lean to him for a little, like maybe financial support or something like that. Maybe at the time I needed help with something. I just couldn't, I didn't really like lean on him or could go to him for stuff like that. We was living together. He did help pay bills. In the beginning, he didn't have to pay bills. And when I bought my house, he paid bills. Keisha Cole, she was dating somebody younger and they had a baby together. I was thinking like, dang, what about if I would have had a baby? You know what I'm saying? With somebody younger. That probably would have really felt weird. My kids would have been really tripping. They little brothers, sisters, by somebody younger. But it happens. It happens. It just didn't happen to me. I'm 48 years old. I don't consider myself old. I'm sorry. I just don't. I consider myself not like young like my daughter. She's 26. I'm 48. I consider myself a mature young woman. A mature young woman. Okay? I'm not old. I look good. I feel good. Okay? But a lot of things like my husband do and stuff like that, he don't be knowing a lot of stuff. Where like fashion and stuff, he don't know like things like that. So I be telling him and teaching him about little designer brands and stuff. Some things he just don't know. Where the guy that was younger, he knew all that kind of stuff. Music wise, we don't listen to like the same kind of music. I just enjoy being with him and having fun, and I didn't really care about all that. I didn't really care about like he not knowing those things or he not liking the same kind of music. Cause I had fun with him. We had a good time. You know, every time be good time. We just have so much fun. And I'm glad I married someone that I can enjoy and have fun with. And that's what it's all about. I had fun being with somebody younger, and we had a good time, fun. I had fun with somebody being older, you know. You got to do whatever you think to make you happy. Do you feel comfortable dating somebody younger? Do you feel comfortable dating somebody older? It's up to you, and it's up to an individual. And I can't sit here and talk about somebody like, oh, she dated him. Hell, I was that person. I ain't never knew I was gonna be that person. It happens, you know. I'm gonna put a little shadow on my eyes. This is by MAC. It's called Expensive Pink. I love this color. I love this color. Any of y'all still use y'all MAC makeup? You know, you won't hear about girls really talk about MAC no more. MAC is a thing. I already hit pan. I'm just getting a little stuff from, I really need another eyeshadow. Anyways, I love Expensive Pink. It just has a shimmer to it. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh my God, every time I put this on, it does something to me. I be like, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. That shimmer, and can y'all see that? I know my lighting sucks, but can y'all see how gorgeous it is? This is gorgeous. And it's like not doing too much. Actually, I'm taking pictures today for Instagram. So I want this on my eyes. Make sure I smooth out the edges. Make sure there is a nice transition with the two colors. You know, blending takes time. Then you gotta make sure they're even. I end up doing my lashes and stuff off camera because it was kind of hard for me to do that while I was talking. And then I end up putting this shirt on. So this is a bodysuit. And then I'm gonna put on some black pants. But also the difference between a younger guy and an older guy is the younger guy was on social media a lot. You know, like I said, I met him on Instagram. And my husband, I met through somebody. So my husband was really not on social media. He never even knew I was on social media or anything about me until after we had met. Sometimes I be wishing I never had told him. But eventually he would have found out anyways. But in the beginning, I wish I would have waited just a little bit longer. He never met nobody on social media. It was different for him too, you know. My husband meeting somebody, you know, he's older. He wasn't really into social media or anything like that. And to meet somebody that is basically, that's a huge difference for him too. He's never met anybody like that. Got it on. Woo. I really don't have, I was looking through my stuff and I really don't have like, I wanted some bigger hoops or for this look. I feel like I need bigger like hoops. These are my gold earrings. I swear I had these earrings since I was in my 20s. I don't know, I don't even know where I purchased these. But these are real gold. I don't think they're solid. I think they're hollow. I'm not for sure though. Maybe they're, I don't know. They're thin and little, so I purchased these so long ago. I couldn't even tell you where I got them or nothing, but they're real gold earrings. I'm the type of person that holds on to stuff for like forever. Never throw anything away, I feel like. I still got True Religion and BB jeans. I still got this shit packed up in storage. It is too little. Like, my butt ain't never been that, like, my butt is big. Back when I was wearing that stuff, my butt ain't never been this big. So I know for a fact I'll never get in that stuff. I need to get that stuff, just give it away. I'm gonna try to do a middle part in my hair this time. So I'm just gonna take my hair down and probably do a middle part.
really know.
Y'all was telling me the products and stuff y'all use for edge control. I gotta pick some up. I want to try something different. I messed it up. Hold on. And then I noticed that me using this, it turns white a little bit. This light in here is too bright. I don't know. I just think like getting into a relationship, it's entirely up to you. If you feel like you met somebody that y'all can get along and you're happy with, then that decision is on you. And you know, you gotta do what makes you happy at the end of the day. So, and that's what I did. I chose to do what make me happy in both times, in both relationships. Let's get ready to do a lippy. I really don't know what kind of lip to do sometimes. I'll just be doing it. But I love lip liner. I need more lipsticks. I feel like I don't have that many. And where's all my MAC lipsticks? I used to have a ton of MAC lipsticks. Let me see what this is. This is Cream Cup. This used to be one of my favorites. Let's see. Cream Cup is not giving. So I'm going to this Sephora lipstick. I like this little. It's hard to get these lips right. All right, this is the look. I hope you guys like the look. I'm gonna be vlogging today because I'm getting ready to go somewhere with my daughter. I'm using my Valentina Born in Roma, and this smells so good. Oh my god, this smells so good. I love Valentina. I love the bottle. It's made just like the little shoes with the little studs, you know, the good gold studs that they put on their shoes. Valentino do. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this gossip and glam. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And thank you guys for watching. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Get with somebody that makes you happy. At the end of the day, your happiness is all that matters. And remember, age ain't nothing but a number.